It's sad that women are made to feel insecure about aging, myself included, but at the end of the day, aging is a privilege, isn't it? It is. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you how to do your makeup in a way that makes your skin look like skin. Lately, I've been going for a more natural makeup look. For most of my life, I've really liked a more full coverage look. I think part of that is because when I started wearing makeup, I was a teenager with really severe cystic acne, and I felt like I needed to cover my face completely in order to feel secure and beautiful. I did go on Accutane that cleared that up, but it still kind of stuck with me that I needed to cover my face completely in order to feel beautiful, or in order to feel like I was presentable for the day. But over the past few years and really the past few months, I have wanted to just look more natural and wanted to feel like I look like myself. So yeah, I've been going for a more minimal, natural makeup look. And what I've loved about this is I don't have to worry halfway through the day or at the end of the day how my makeup looks. For me, if I wear a lot of full coverage foundation, it starts to separate throughout the day and not look so hot, and it just looks cakey. It just doesn't look like my skin, and part of that is because I have pretty oily skin, so it's just hard for me to get loads of makeup to stay looking nice for more than like an hour or two. And this look has just allowed me to not worry about that, to go throughout my day and just focus on the thing in front of me and to not think, oh my gosh, what does my face look like? I need to go to the bathroom and make sure I'm still blended and that it doesn't look like a muddy mess. So for those of you out there wanting to do a more natural look and wanting to feel like your skin looks like skin, this is the tutorial for you. I by no means am a makeup expert or guru. You will see that once the tutorial starts. I'm just someone who wants to share makeup techniques and products that have been working for me and have honestly made me feel more beautiful. For those of you out there that are approaching 30, you've probably noticed some lines popping up. And for me, because I've had some lines around my eyes and my forehead, I found that if I wear a lot of makeup, it really settles in those lines and it just doesn't look like I want it to look. Whereas this more natural glowy look, it suits my natural skin so much better. The last thing I'll say before we get into it is I still love that done up look every now and then. I think there's a time and place for like a full glam look, and ultimately I think that women and people that wear makeup should do their makeup however they want to and whatever makes them feel beautiful. This video is just for the people who want a more natural look and want their skin to look like skin. So without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, good morning. I haven't been up for very long. I'm just gonna clip my hair back just so my hair is not all in my face while I'm trying to do this. We're gonna roll with it. So the first step, I have found that this is the most important step, is moisturizing. So I use this CeraVe moisturizer, and I have naturally very oily skin. So for the longest time, I did not use a moisturizer because I just thought my skin's already greasy. It doesn't need any more moisture. But I could not have been more wrong. I feel that since I started moisturizing in the evening and in the morning, my skin just feels so much healthier, and I feel like my makeup goes on a lot better. And honestly, I think it's much better for your skin to be a little bit greasy and shiny than it is for it to be dry and flaky. Next thing I'm gonna do is a sunscreen. This is the CeraVe Hydrating Mineral Sunscreen. It's SPF 30, it's a sheer tint. And what I've been doing lately is only using this and not a foundation, because I think it just gives me the most natural look. It makes my skin look like skin, and that's what we're going for today. I also find that it's really important to blend around your mouth because, I don't know, for me that's like a highly neglected area, and the last thing you want is halfway through the day to look in the mirror and see that you've got like tinted moisturizer crusted around your mouth that you didn't get blended in earlier that day. After applying my moisturizer and the tinted sunscreen, my skin looks a little bit more hydrated and a little bit more even, but it also at the same time doesn't really look like I'm wearing much on my skin. It just made my skin look better. Next thing we're gonna do is correct my dark circles, because if you haven't noticed, I've got some pretty gnarly dark circles. They've always kind of been that way. I was just blessed with the dark circle genetics. You can see they're under my eye, but they're also, you know, right there too. So I like to color correct these rather than using a concealer because I think it just looks better and more natural, and I think it's more effective. So I'm using this Pro Conceal LA Girl High Definition Concealer. This comes in so many different shades. I find that this like orangey peachy shade is the best for me. I'm just gonna paint that over the portions of my skin that are that deep purpley blue shade. And as you can see, it is just like totally masking that color. Okay, now that I've got it over the areas that I want to color correct, I'm just gonna dab it until it's all blended. This has been my holy grail product. This product allows me to conceal areas that I want to conceal, but it doesn't look like foundation, which I love. It just looks like this glowy, I don't even know. You guys will just have to see and like, you'll understand. But it's this Ciate? I don't know if that's the correct pronunciation, but Ciate London. It's a brightening under eye perfector. So you can see I've used quite a bit of this. I just get it on my finger and it's like this almost like sticky, creamy consistency that just lays on the skin so nicely. So I'm gonna put this on my under eyes, and I'm also gonna put it on my nose, my chin, and my forehead, any spot that I kind of want to catch the light. I also have some darkness on my outer eye area that I like to brighten as well. I think that's the key with makeup looks like this. Like, instead of thinking cover, mask, think brighten and correct. That has just made all the difference for me. I know I keep saying this, but it's like, it makes my skin look like skin. Who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want their skin to look like skin? So here's the thing. I feel like you can still tell that I don't have like this perfect porcelain skin that doesn't have any discoloration, but I think it's just enhanced the way I look. And it's funny because that's something that my grandma always said that I just, growing up, I kind of rolled my eyes at. She would say, your makeup should enhance your natural beauty. It shouldn't look like that you're wearing a mask. And when she said that to me, that was in like the early 2000s when the goth scene was more prominent, and all I wanted is to just like wear really thick eyeliner around my eyes. But now that I'm older, I'm like, you know what? She was right. The next thing I'm gonna do is powder my face, and I like to use this CoverGirl Clean Fresh pressed powder. So basically, I'm just setting that in place so it doesn't get all creasy. And I really focus in on the eye area since that's where I put the majority of the product. Then I'll go through and powder the rest of my face. The next thing I'm gonna do is some eyeshadow. And I'm just using this very well-loved Maybelline palette. Is this a palette? Palettes are big. I don't know what this is called, but this. And I'm just using this lightest shade since we're going really natural today. And just gonna blend that over my eyelid. Okay, next, blush. I've been loving, oh, it's all good. Really been liking this cream blush lately. This is Revolution. This is Makeup Revolution, just like a cream blush that I got at Target. I'm just gonna put this directly on like my upper cheekbones, just a little bit. And y'all already know, I like to blend with my fingers. As you might have noticed, I've got some redness on my nose that I'm just gonna, you know, leave as is. And I just think if my cheeks are a little bit more flushed, it matches my nose. It makes my face just look more cohesive, I think. And last but not least, for the face, I'm just gonna use this highlighter. It looks like this. And lightly highlight my nose, my cheeks, and then under my eyebrows. Next thing I'm gonna do are my eyes and my eyebrows. It's gonna pull everything together. You guys, I never thought that I would be a brown eyeliner, brown mascara person. I've always loved dark black liner, like liquid liner, dark black mascara. But over the past few months, I've been using brown, decided to try it out, and I love it. I just think it complements my skin tone so much better. It looks less harsh, and it just looks more natural. And oddly enough, it's easier to get off at night. And I think that's better for my skin to not be like tugging at my eyes, trying to get makeup off at the end of the day. Just gonna be using this e.l.f. eyeliner. I just like to do a fairly thick line on my upper lash line. Because it's brown, I think it just looks like my natural lash line. Gives that eye enhancement that I want without it looking harsh. And I just think it looks effortless. Also, I know you're not supposed to pull your eye to do your eyeliner. If someone has a hack for how to not do this, please share it with me in the comments, because ever since I started wearing makeup, I cannot keep from doing it. Even with liquid eyeliner, I just struggle to get it to go on right if I don't hold my skin like this. Will it cause some premature lines around my eyes? Has it caused premature lines around my eyes? Yeah, probably. Okay, next. We're gonna curl the lashes. This eyelash curler definitely needs to be clean. Does anyone else feel like you don't really realize how grody something is until you know that someone else is looking at it, you know? I'm just so used to using this eyelash curler every day and I ignore what it looks like, but now that I know that people are gonna potentially see this, I'm like, I should probably clean this. Next, this is my favorite mascara. Sky High Maybelline Lash Sensational in brown. As you can see, when I do my eye makeup, I cannot keep from raising my eyebrows. I would say like a year or so ago, maybe even a little bit before that, I strongly considered getting Botox in my forehead to relax these muscles and these lines. I mean, never say never, but I kind of want to embrace just the natural aging process. I think it's easier said than done in the world we live in today. Anti-aging is just so shoved down our throats. At this point, I'm just trying to take the best care of my skin as I possibly can. And if I can avoid invasive procedures and expensive procedures, I feel like that's probably the best. I think it's assumed that most people in Hollywood get work done, but there are those few that you know haven't had any work done, like Jamie Lee Curtis. And I just think she's so beautiful. I mean, I don't know for sure, but it doesn't look like she's gotten any work done. It looks like she's aged naturally. And I just admire that so much. I want to be the kind of woman that can do that and not feel insecure about it, you know? It's sad that women are made to feel insecure about aging, myself included. As I've gotten older and noticed lines and stuff, I felt like, should I get something done about that? But at the end of the day, aging is a privilege, isn't it? It is. Okay. Eye makeup is complete. Last but not least, we're gonna do something about these eyebrows. First, I'm just gonna brush them. I believe this is Maybelline too. No, this is L'Oreal, just a L'Oreal cheapo brow pencil thingamabob in brown. So now that I've brushed them, we're just gonna lightly fill them in. I'll be quite honest with you. Sometimes I can have a heavy hand with the eyebrow pencil, and if I'm not careful, I end up making them way thicker and darker than I intended. So we're gonna attempt to not do that today. My brows by no means are symmetrical. My face is not symmetrical, so of course my brows are not gonna be symmetrical either. And I do my best with the brow pencil to make them look more even, but at the end of the day, they are just fraternal twins. And it's a daily endeavor to accept that. Baby, I'm filming a YouTube video. I'm filming a YouTube video.
What?
I'm filming a YouTube video.
Oh.
You want to say hi?
Hi.
I'm doing a natural makeup look.
Okay. Love you, baby.
I love you too. Sometimes I find it difficult to really know if my eyebrows are even. So with my phone, sometimes I will use the front-facing camera and just film myself and watch it back and see if the eyebrows are even. But since I'm filming on my phone today, I'm just gonna have to use my eyes. Okay. I think that's gonna do for today. My favorite natural lip liner is this Maybelline Color Sensational lip liner in Dusty Rose. I've heard that it's a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. I don't really do high-end makeup. I've tried a few things, but I've never tried that specific lip liner, so I don't know. But this stuff must be pretty good if it's comparable to a high-end product. As you can see, the shape of my lip is bigger than the portion that's actually like pigmented. So lip liner just helps my natural lips look a little bit more plump. So that is the final look. If I want to be extra sure that this makeup's not going to go anywhere throughout the day, I'll use this Milani setting spray. So I'll do that. Now it just looks even more glowy. I hope this video was helpful to you in some way, shape, or form. Ultimately with this video, I just want to shed light on the fact that we as women and people that wear makeup should feel more comfortable embracing our natural skin. Obviously, that doesn't mean that we should feel ashamed of wearing makeup. I wear makeup every day, but I don't think that we should feel like makeup has to be a mask or that we have to cover ourselves in order to be beautiful. One of the most freeing things I've done for myself over the past few months is allowing myself to wear less makeup and just embracing what I naturally look like. Yeah, there's just so much freedom in that. And I hope that more women can allow themselves to experience that and embrace what they really look like. So yeah, I'm gonna finish getting ready for the day, get dressed, do my hair and all that stuff, but I will spare you all the rest of my getting ready routine. I hope that wherever you are, you have a good rest of your day or night, and I'll see you in the next video.